Yoo-hoo! This is Daniel, the IELTS Guru. Today we're going to look at IELTS tricks for paraphrasing. How are you? How do you do? How's it going? What's up? Or giban. We call this paraphrasing because it expresses the same idea using different words. So, what is paraphrasing? It's using different words or structures to express the same idea. For example, every morning I really like drinking a hot Americano. This is basically the same thing as saying, I always enjoy a cup of steaming coffee after I wake up. Because every morning has the same idea of after I wake up. I really like is the same idea as enjoy. I always enjoy. And a hot Americano, it's a steaming or a cup of steaming coffee. So these two sentences, although they use different words, are expressing very similar ideas. So why is paraphrasing important in IELTS? Because it shows you really understand the questions. This is a skill we use in our mother tongue all the time. It's not just simply copying what you see, which is, by the way, a major mistake in speaking and writing sections of the IELTS test, because people just copy the prompts. It's not going to help you. The second thing why it's really important is this is your key to getting a higher band score. Particularly in the listening and reading sections of the test, you must focus on the meaning and be able to understand synonyms and a variety of vocabulary. So, paraphrasing shows that you really understand the questions, and this is your key to getting a higher band score. Therefore, paraphrasing is one of the most important skills to improve your IELTS score. Let's look at 4 paraphrasing tricks. Trick number 1, use synonyms. Synonyms are different words, but they have the same meaning. Now, you don't need to paraphrase every word. You need to focus on the main words, the main ideas. Also, be aware of collocations and how words may be used differently depending on the context. Let's look at this example. Here's a question you might have on the speaking test. What kind of food do you like? The answer might be, the kinds of food I like are spicy foods, such as Indian food. This is actually a really poor example because the answer repeats the prompt. A better way to say it would be, I'm very keen on spicy dishes, such as Indian curry, because it's using synonyms to express the same idea. The second trick is to use a different word form. So maybe a noun changes to an adjective, or adjective to verb, or any of those changes. For example, the chart shows people's coffee and tea drinking habits in 5 cities in Australia. Okay, we could change this to, the bar chart details how much coffee and tea people habitually consume in 5 Australian cities. So you notice in the first sentence we have habits, a noun form. In the second sentence we use the word habitually, which is an adverb form. We also use the word consume in the second sentence, which is a verb form talking about the drinking habits. So here we used a different word form to say basically the exact same thing. Also, you need to know word families. In the first sentence, habit is a noun. In the second sentence, habitual is an adjective. In the third sentence, habitually is an adverb. So you have to know the different word forms in order to be able to paraphrase correctly. The third trick is to be able to change from active to passive, or vice versa. So let's go back to our writing example again. The bar chart details how much coffee and tea is regularly consumed based on data from 5 Australian cities. So here we changed the verb to is consumed, a passive form. The fourth trick is to change the word order. So just to give some variety. So here's another example. Based on the survey results from 5 Australian cities, the bar chart details how much coffee and tea is regularly consumed. So there we just took the last part of the sentence and moved it up to the beginning, just to get some variety. So to wrap up, here are the 4 paraphrasing tricks you can use to help you get a higher IELTS score. 1, use synonyms. 2. Use a different word form. 3. Change from active to passive. And 4. Change the word order. To achieve the best results, use a combination of these tricks. And of course, make sure that you focus on meaning, because that is most important. So, what questions do you have about paraphrasing? Please drop your questions in the comments below, and I'll be happy to help you. If this video was helpful, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. So long!